I'm Mary Beth Sewald, President and CEO of the Vegas Chamber. I'm proud and honored today to be with my friends Jaime Cruz with Workforce Connections and Jonas Peterson, the CEO of the Las Vegas Global Economic Alliance. Hey guys, thanks for being here.
Hi.
Hey, Mary Beth. Hey, Jaime. Good to see two
Hi.
of my favorite people, even if we can't be together in person.
I know, right? It's one way that we can still get together.
I agree.
Well, let's get right to the conversation. I know that, during these difficult economic times, folks are kind of scared, folks are nervous, especially when it comes to workforce and their jobs and so forth. Jaime, tell us a little bit about what are some of the services that Workforce Connections is offering employers and employees?
Sure. Even though the doors of our one-stop centers are temporarily closed to the public right now in response to COVID-19, the staff there is still hard at work, sometimes working overtime to make sure that we can still facilitate the services that are needed by both employers and employees. Right now, one of the most requested help, if you will, by employers is help with with necessary layoffs, how to handle those layoffs, but also access to state resources like rapid response. And so we're working with our partners at the Nevada Department of Employment, Training, and Rehabilitation on that. The mostly, of course, needed resource right now for employees or individuals is access to the unemployment insurance system. And as we know, there's a lot of people that are right now have been laid off because of COVID-19. And so again, we are working, even though Workforce Connections is not the state administrator of that UI system, we are working with DETR, our partners are DETRs, to make sure that we, in the most effective and quickest way, are able to connect those people to their UI benefits.
Okay. And Jonas, for those companies that are struggling to stay in business, I know we deal with a lot of companies right now at the Vegas Chamber that are really nervous about finding those resources, staying in business. What are they going to do? What are the resources that you recommend at the LVGEA?
Yeah, I think there's, when we talk to existing businesses, it's important to keep in mind that this economy is going to bounce back. When we talk to existing firms, they're looking for resources that will help them bridge the gap from where we are today to when that economy bounces back again. Loan programs, grant programs. SBA has some great opportunities out there, such as the Paycheck Protection Program, are just a couple of those opportunities. When we talk to firms from outside the market that are looking at relocating to Southern Nevada, many of them say their projects are on pause right now, but they're on pause. They're not being canceled. So when this economy bounces back, I think some of that momentum is going to return. And it's important that we all keep in mind, Southern Nevada is still positioned to be one of the fastest growing markets in the country. We're going through a really rough patch, but this economy is going to bounce back.
I think so too. Just real quickly, I'm getting a lot of questions at the Vegas Chamber about how are we handling working remotely. And our team has really jumped right in, and we have meetings on the phone several times a day. And I actually think our communication is better than it was when we were working in the same office just 10 feet away from each other. Are you in your organizations working remotely, and how's that going for each of you? And do you have some best practices you'd like to share?
Sure, I'll go first. Who goes
Far
first?
away, Jaime.
Okay, so yeah, we are already fully remote. I think within a few days, maybe 2 or 3 days of the governor's orders, we were able to transition not just the Workforce Connection staff, but also the staff from the one-stop centers to working remotely. And it comes with its challenges, but I think overall we have been successful to be able to say that the services are still available. We are working mostly over the phone and online and trying to utilize, again, tools like Zoom and others to be able to effectively connect with the people that need our help.
Okay, Jonas?
Yeah, same for us. Our team has been working remotely. It's gone pretty well. I think thanks to some prep ahead of time, we're able to make that transition. As I know, a lot of employers have. There's a lot of creativity out there, offering services in new ways, connecting people with audiences in new ways like Zoom calls. So it's a chance for that creativity to shine.
That's true. That's true. I'd agree. I think it's going better than maybe we might have thought at first. So, all right, Jonas, I know you work with companies that are moving to Nevada, Southern Nevada, especially. What's the landscape look like right now with companies that are wanting to move here? I'm sure you're still in touch with folks who eventually would want to move here. Maybe not now. I don't know.
Yeah, no, there's no doubt that activity has slowed, and we've shifted our focus with our team at LVGEA to existing firms, trying to connect as many as possible with resources to help them weather this downturn. But yeah, the relocating firms, and there's a lot of them still looking at Southern Nevada. You know, they're slowing down, right? They're putting those projects on hold or on pause. But for the vast majority of them, they're not going away. They're saying we want to wait until this economy returns, until it bounces back, and then start moving forward again with our plans in Southern Nevada. And don't forget, there's still big construction projects going on in our market, even with the downturn. So a lot of projects on hold, and we're hopeful that given some time, they come back.
Okay, great. Jaime, I know that at Workforce Connections, where the three of us are very excited about a project that you kind of came up with, I think, to talk to us about OneStops and why that is so important for the business community in Nevada and Southern Nevada.
Sure. A one-stop center is a physical place where multiple partners come together to provide services in one stop, all the services that somebody would need. And in our case right now, we have 15 one-stops throughout our valley that focus on the job seeker. And so in those locations, job seekers can come and find all the employment and training resources that they need to either enter a new job or further the job they have right now. What we're very excited about, because again of this partnership, is that we're going to be opening 2 new one-stops that are completely focused on businesses. And again, this hasn't been done before. We're very excited about it. I think there is going to be a lot of need, as we just heard Jonas say, over the next few weeks and months, from the small, medium, and large-sized businesses in order to reboot. And so we're going to make sure that these one-stops for businesses are staffed with workforce development professionals that can connect them to the qualified workforce that they'll need, a talent development pipeline, but also to other things like information and resources about financial lending tools, access to venture capital, licensure, certifications, everything that a business would need to reboot. Because again, we're going to partner up with you and the rest of the chambers, the LVGEA, to do whatever it takes to get businesses back in business.
I know we're excited at the Vegas Chamber, and it's going to be a great new resource for our members. Jonas, what are your thoughts about the new One Stop?
No, it's exciting. It's a way to reach even more businesses. I think it makes it easier for companies to access those valuable services. And yeah, kudos Workforce Connections for continuing to innovate.
Yeah, great. Well, sounds good. Well, thank you guys for taking the time to join us today. I really appreciate your time and your efforts. The way you serve the community is just outstanding. And I think now is the time that we're more, it's more important and critical that we're there for our communities and our business communities right now. So I just want to thank you guys for your service.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Good deal. We'll be talking to you soon. Thank you, guys.
See you later.